So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The NL leads it 5-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And right into the shift. A foul ball here, 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curve. I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's hitless in 6 tries. 2 out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More ahead from Denver right after this. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did it, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high, and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Not shortstop. Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he misses with it, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And up steps Salvador Perez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone into the bleachers.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's Mookie Betts.
The right field.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say he's a good runner for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Brad hand. Southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring in DJ LeMahieu. Bauer sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call from the same location over and over and over.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. DJ LeMahieu becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The first baseman.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he rings up another one, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. American League strands 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Here now is Juan Soto. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row. This is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Alex Colome, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. At the plate now, Mookie Betts. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked up.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Dylan Bundy takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 37.
Here's Manny Machado now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bundy has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Anderson picks it up, and that's out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
The catcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. That was a tape measure shot like few you'll ever see, and Show Track confirms it. That ball traveled more than 500 feet on the fly. A very memorable home run. Diego Castillo, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate, Donovan Solano. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Acuna digs in now.
Number 13.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So a solo shot here to left center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Mookie Betts. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Base hit into right center. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. To the plate now, Manny Machado. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. They pour it on here for 15 runs as this inning went on for what seemed like hours. Last half of the fifth coming up. The NL's on top, 26-0. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Power's ready. 1-0 on its way.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ball 3.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled away. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Eloy Jimenez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play. And Juan Soto steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Nick Anderson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. In now, JT Realmuto to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Number 7.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. Swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson brings it in. Throwing first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Brian Garcia is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Freddie Freeman will be his first assignment down in the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Looking up is Hernandez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. You've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the blowout can. Amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure.
Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box, Donovan Solano. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ronald Acuna is having a monster day as you take a look at what he's done so far, and he's aiming for an unprecedented 5th homer in this one. High and deep down the left field line.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play, and it's in. Time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Count 2-1.
This for the second baseman, Solano. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the second baseman, B.J. LeMahieu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Bauer pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Roll, being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now back.
Next to stand in is Jose Abreu. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Perez over at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. AL leave a pair. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to take his axe again. Freddie Freeman lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny Machado.
Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And he is out on the tag.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Juan Soto to the plate now. Swings and crushes it. Oh, my. There is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch.
This is hit high and deep out to left.
Looking up is Jimenez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Are you kidding me right here, Dan? Third homer of the game. That's stuff you do down in, like, Pony League. You don't come to the big leagues and ever imagine that you're going to hit 3 bombs in one game.
Can't imagine what that would feel like to hit 3 in one game. Some guys feel like when they have a really good batting practice session that's going to lead into a good performance. I'm not sure what his BP was like, but, man, he's connected 3 times.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Mookie Betts. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And there are 2 away now. Next to the plate and working on a fantastic game, Juan Soto. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Right side, but it's well fouled. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so. But it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
solo shot here to left, his 7th of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there to make the catch, and mercifully, the side is finally retired.
Leading off for the American League,
Jose Ramirez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. Still 1-2.
Nope. 2-2. Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nolo Jimenez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of his hitter instead of behind.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next, Oscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. American League goes down in order, and they remain well behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy he stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 5. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. At the plate now, Juan Soto.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The pitcher,
Into the box, J.T. Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. That will be Donovan Solano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now he's safe at second, as a run will score on the play as well. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And unbelievably, he's already got 10 runs batted in this one. It's been amazing to watch. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's... Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Gone!
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts.
the right fielder, Mookie.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. High and deep down the left field line. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Howard gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Salvador Perez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Scooped up. No runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Fouled off. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Standing in now, Manny Machado. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. So now to the plate, Marcelo Zuna. Ramirez is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now Juan Soto singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coaching.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his back, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And now in the box, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
0-1.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Look out, 1-1.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next, it'll be Nelson Cruz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Tons of runs in this one. The National League All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer is the winning pitcher of record. Shane Bieber allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
The ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.